Sorry that I went and took a nap. It was supposed to be 30-minute nap. It somehow turned into a 3-hour long sleep. And I wake up and starting to eat some shit. I guess I'm actually really that tired. I'm not even sure why. But yeah. Either way, hello there everyone, my name is Kiribaka and I'm your host and your voice here to entertain you. I may or may not have no idea what the heck I'm doing. There's still so many things I do want to work with. Don't have too much time. I will try to make one. Just to make sure some things before I did it. Hold on. You know, it's much more easier for me to do this kind of things. I get a little bit of drawing, a little bit of streaming, a little bit of everything. Like in Twitch, like in the art category, literally there's no one will go and watch in Twitch art category. Hi there! Oh yeah, I totally forgot like the thing I have crashed. Hold on. When you see the big ass connecting, if I didn't notice, let me know. Oh my, it crashed. Always Google. Always Google is the one that is doing some weird ass shit to my streamer.bot. I do wish that one day they can actually have a better update that Google screw you up. But sadly, that's stupid. Lag. Something is eating up all the memories. I need to take a look. Oh, that's one. Yeah, I guess they don't really have something to restrict shit going on. Hold on. No choice, I have to turn off all this thing. Yeah. I guess it's become much more smoother. Yeah, it's always sad looking at this. Do you know Harry Potter is getting a remake? They went maximum DEI, not just normal DEI, maximum DEI. Oh my gosh! Even the Avatars, the Last Airbender, continuation of story about teenagers, not teenagers. It's young adult group of Aang and the gang. I remember that one is also having a bunch of DEI stuff writing and this and that stuff mixed into it a lot. A Legend of Korra kind of have it, but it's more of the viewer demand. They kind of just skew a little bit, snip it back at the end. But now it's like more of dedicatedly rated that way. Kind of like even the Harry Potter one is like that too. What end? Oh, Harry Potter's. They remake the entire movie again. Turn it into a freaking TV series. How much do you know what Harry Potter characters? Like, here's the thing. Let me tell one of the characters called Snape, okay? In the books, okay? The funniest thing is like they say this TV series they are going to be make like a very like dedicatedly accurate into with the book, but the first thing about they talking about the casting on the character called Snape, which is kind of like the anti-hero like, but at the very beginning is more like antagonist of the entire story. Again, antagonist. You have to hear the word right. Like misunderstood antagonist. Okay. Solidus Snape. In the book, he's written as the whitest motherfucker you can see. When I say white, I'm not mean like white. He is like unhealthily pale. You know? It's like he looks like a dead person. And pale, like super like pale white. It's almost like no blood running in his like skin underneath his skin and stuff. Obviously, in the movie, they can't really portray it that way. He was scared of crap out of people. So yeah, it looks like the Snape in the movie, like look like that for that reasons. But in the book, he looks like Golem with hair, basically just that. But the TV remake series, they turn him into a black dude. Yeah, the misunderstood black dude was his antagonist. Here's the thing, DEI stuff is ironically the most racist motherfucking movement I have seen. Hey, a misunderstood antagonist. Like, the first thing I remember is a black dude. Let's put him as Snape. Like, what the fuck think about that in the first place? It's like, why everyone, out of everyone you choose to, like, race swap, you choose Snape? The guy who's supposed to look like Golem from, like, Lord of the Rings, but... no. Like, you can see in this one, it's like, oh no! No! I was like, man, like somehow, like here's the thing. This is why they want to forcefully add a lot of like diversity into like a story or anything, even in remakes. But they force that in so stereotypically. Okay, it's like, oh, this is like a white dude that is really really good at math. Let's use an Asian person on him. Recast him. Like, you can see that thing, right? You can literally see it. Like, how stereotypical is all this motherfucking DEI movement? And if anyone stereotype the shit out of one thing, they will be the loudest person in the world. But when it comes to when they try to do any media productions, they can be the most stereotypical person in the world. I still can't believe that they also like make like a game that is like a group of like African people go around the world stealing museum shit. Only just African. It's like a very big, like high-tech organizations, only black people in there, huh? That is want to steal back like what the artifact like people like stole and put them in the museum. You know that happened to the entire world, right? Can you add like you want the diversity stuff? Okay, you make a black people only game, yes, but you keep saying diversities, and then do you know like colonizations things like happen everywhere in the world? Why don't you add other people in there too, idiot? You can't make this shit up. You just made the most stereotypical like black people steal shit thing. Oh my gosh, the optic. The optic. What is that game again? I need to take a look at this. Ah, it's called Reloot. Ah, funniest shit in the world. The funniest shit in the world. I just try to search a game name is like it's literally just everyone clowning on them. This is what we call echo chamber is. It's like the dev they keep telling everyone we work hard on this game, but you can't even see the optic of the entire game itself. Because everyone just like glazing each other's non-stop. Let's take a look. New Harry Potter Hagrid. Well, he's not giant anymore. He's hot. Maybe. Well, at least compared to the previous Hagrid, he looks way less of a giant. More like those kind of like, you know, Soviet Russia tough man. Yeah, he looked like those kind of like you know, like very buff out Russian people, and then just like naked in the gosh dang snowfield, like still doing workout, like that kind of like Hagrid. I forgot that it's like Russian stereotypical or Germany stereotypical. Like both sides is actually quite cool. Mm, 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 duh. Well, let's change the scene. Where's my... Oh, here. There will be one day, since like I'm not like just capturing like the screen alone, there will be one day I accidentally open up something sussed. If that happened, it's not my fault. One, I'm an adult. Second is my fucking computers, okay? I'm not rich enough to have separate two computers. Accident can happen. Hmm. Which spot I should go? Like today, I don't really want to show my face that much. I just woke up, so I look like shit. And besides, I got my hair cut. I'm still not really used to how to like, meddle with my hair at the moment. So just not going to have a very good hair day for a while. So I'm just going to show the VTubers only for a while. This past few days. I don't really need this thing anymore since like I have like the my stuff. Whew. What longest talking sessions have ever been? I'm always talking a lot. Where have you been? I think you're hallucinating. I literally used to have like a dedicated just talk stream for like the straight up to 3 hours. I'm just talking. I just didn't do it today. It's supposed to happen like around like 11 p.m. in my time, a.m. in my time. It's just that I was like really tired. I decided to take like a 30-minute nap. The 30-minute turns to 3 hours. So I do want to squeeze a little bit to get us. To be honest, this scene is actually quite old. A lot of stuff is not adapted to it. I do feel bad for it. You know what? Let's go back to the dual stream scene. Again, my face looks like shit today. This is not a good day for me to show my face. So again, we are just going to show my shelf here. Ta-da! There's still quite lots of stuff that I need to work with. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry that I've been listening to my niece like watching a lot of children shows, and then I keep like have to stay there and listen to it. It kind of like grew onto me, especially the hello hello one. Hello, hello, din din din. All right. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, my back. My back absolutely hurts. Ooh. Yeah, let's watch this one. It's about Warhammer. Or not. I don't know. I want to take a look at this one, and Title Gamer gets a huge reality check.
What's your name, dude?
You know what my name is. You guys all know who the I am.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
What's your name, man?
You guys talk about me all the time. I'm the most popular man in this town.
If you're so popular, what's your name?
You know who I am.
Oh boy, well, this teenager decided to walk in the middle of the road and completely ignore all traffic. When the police showed up, they asked him, hey, please get out of the road, and
He played League a little bit too long. Either that, or he played CSGO a little bit too long. Or Call of Duty lobby. He's just staying there for the grift for too long.
completely ignored them and continued walking. He then escalates the situation by punching a cop and then blames the situation on 420 and video games.
No. Video games. Okay.
What? Excuse me. I feel like the only thing that combination leads to is the DoorDash app. But it's safe to say we are in for a ride today.
He's ignoring me.
Hey, man, stop right there. Hey, stop. Hey. That's far enough. Get off me, man. Get off. Get off.
Stop resisting.
Get off.
Imagine if he just angrily walked on the sidewalk. None of this would have happened. But the situation escalates quite a bit, and the teenager decides to punch the cop for some reason.
He must have lost a game of League.
The guy who stopped him, and then
the jungle lesion is a feed. Went to dive and then jumped back out. He wussed out. He lost the game. He died so many times. He blamed everyone. Technically, he's the one that keep diving in wrongly. And then, like, now he's angry, running around the street, just pacing around. So fucking angry. Trust me, I did that before when I was young.
and he was tased and thrown to the ground. So clearly the teenager was just on a mission to increase the difficulty of his
There's a reason I kind of retired from like League of Legends a long time ago.
life. But let's continue from the sidewalk.
You fucking walking, you guys assaulted me. You do realize that, right? Just because I wasn't following the street rules doesn't mean that I should be treated like this.
Well, I mean, dude, you can't be walking on the road.
I can't breathe. Can you please just let off your knees?
Give me just a second.
Hang on, dude.
I was just walking. You guys touched me. You do know that.
You swung on me.
You tried.
You tried to punch me in the face.
You assaulted a police
You wouldn't
officer.
let me pass. You literally grabbed me.
I don't know
I
if you
was
know.
just walking.
I don't know if you know this.
I'm
Walking in the
walking
roadway
here.
is against the law.
Who the fuck cares?
We do.
This is like one of the most avoidable situations I've seen on a body cam channel. This did not need to happen.
Police.
Yeah, we're the police.
The police. You went against the law. Who the fuck can? We.
My life. I should be able to
You're on
do
the squad.
what I want.
Yeah.
Was he ever told no as a kid?
Just so you
We're
know,
gonna
that
be
pager didn't feel like
Ackerman in front of 512.
That's fucking weak. Are still standing. Both of you motherfuckers.
What's the upside of this? I assaulted 2 cops. Take that. That taser was weak.
And the handcuffs.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal, man. We were trying
Trying to what? Ruin my day?
No, we were trying to not hurt you.
Dude, you ruined your own day here.
You're trying to be nice.
I was
And then you
just
decided to swing on us.
How old are you?
You grabbed me.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, perfect.
You grabbed me. I didn't even do nothing.
lot easier on-
I
This is why I keep telling you guys, people IQ is keep dropping as time passed. So much. Like, I don't even, like, at this point, like, there's a lot of time. Why I say, like, I'm 31 years old, I still act like a fucking teenager sometimes. But still, when I look at anyone who is, like, 20 years old nowadays, I still view them as kid. I'm not even kidding. They still behave like kid when they are at 20 years old. And this was 19. Practically a baby.
swung because you guys were both hitting me.
We weren't hitting you.
You fucking grabbing me. I was just walking.
You were not complying.
I shouldn't have to. It's a free country.
All right.
It's not.
Here's the deal, man. You have the right to remain silent. Why don't you use that?
You guys
He watched too many YouTube videos.
are a bunch of fucking bullshit.
What's your name, dude?
You know what my name is. You guys all know who the fuck I am.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
What's your name, man?
You guys talk about me all the fucking time. I'm the most popular man in this fucking town.
If you're so popular, what's your name?
You know who I am. I'm Luke.
Luke what?
But I don't ask to be popular. I just know I am because everybody fucking watches me all the time.
Ah, gotta love kids. So fucking stupid. Like there's too many people thought like when they stream and then there's lots of attention to them, they are like the king of the world. No, you're not. You're just a dude in the internet. Always think that you are just a dude in the internet. You have zero authority, okay? That authority, like that privilege you have in the internet, can be revoked anytime people want it to. Okay, anyone who held any authority can like revoke that privilege very easily.
The top comment of this video dubbed him Luke Streetwalker, and I mean, the average influencer we talk about on this channel is more humble than this guy. Clearly, there's a lot to unpack here. So he walked in the middle of the road long enough to get the police called on him, decides to punch a cop, has to be taken to the ground because he won't get out of the road, and then he claims that everyone talks about him. I kind of want to know what his other antics have been, because with this attitude, this could not be his first incident.
Luke, what's your last name? Luke.
Yeah, you're messing with Matt's son. Good job, man.
Who's Matt?
Matt,
Dad? Do you know either of
that
these two?
taser was weak as
I believe you.
Yeah. The old one was better.
This is Call of Duty lobby shit. No, I didn't lose. It's my team. Fuck you.
But I mean, come on, they give him the, you have the right to remain silent. So he just goes, do you know who you're messing with? You're messing with so-and-so's son. That taser was weak. This body cam footage feels like a reality TV show, which is why I wanted to watch it with you guys. Because this definitely fits the definition of laughably stupid, which I like to cover here on this channel.
But do you see, I was just walking. Even though I wasn't walking on the sidewalk, you guys grabbed me. No, nothing can happen. You guys grabbed me.
You remember when I told you to step over on the sidewalk so I could talk to you, and you ignored me and kept on walking?
I'm allowed to keep walking.
And then you tried to walk right through my sergeant.
I don't owe you shit.
Sorry,
I
Dad,
am my own person.
You
just
can't.
like
You
you
can't.
are.
Keep landing. You can't walk in the middle of the road. You get hit by a car. We don't want you to get killed.
It's my life. I'm allowed to gamble it anywhere I want.
Not
Just like
exactly.
you.
Oh, buddy. There's like a clear lack of parenting here from someone who was bragging about their dad. Whoever was the parent here set him up for disaster.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
Well, that's not exactly true. You can't,
Yeah, it is.
you can't do whatever you want. Are you hurting anyone?
Oh, man.
Entitled little piece of shit. This is the people you will meet playing like League of Legends and like Call of Duties or CS:GO or many other places. Okay. The reasons I stopped playing like lots of competitive like PvP game is I got tired to all this kind of asshole in the internet. It's like we are just here to have fun, and then you're here to be like this. And if you want to be like this, it's fine. If people fucked up in the game, you can like scold the shit out of them. But we are in casual game. We aren't even in competitive.
Well, if I am, it's because of you.
Yeah, this is, like I say again, like complete like piece of shit COD players like that. Not COD player, like just a league player at this point, I can say. It's like, I didn't lose, it's because of the piece of shit teammate I have.
This guy. The amount of one-liners this kid has is just incredible.
Okay, so where are you hurting?
You've already established that the taser didn't.
Anywhere actually to be dead ass on.
All right.
You said the taser didn't hurt you nowhere, right?
Nope, I didn't do shit.
You said we didn't hurt you.
Stink.
Stay down.
Stay there. You said we didn't hurt you.
Huh?
You said we couldn't hurt you, right?
No, you guys did not fucking hurt me.
Okay.
I'm just minding my own fucking business, and you guys are the ones.
Well, that's exactly what we were doing. We're minding our own business, trying to do our job.
By approaching me,
We're trying to help you.
Trying to keep you out of the roadway so you don't get run over.
Believe
By
it,
approaching me, you were minding your own business.
Luke. Believe it or not,
We received a call.
believe it or not, we don't want you to get run over.
costumes. That's what the f you guys are.
Believe it or not, we don't want you to get run over.
I ain't gonna get ran over.
Well, walking in the middle of the road is not a
Nobody
good
will
way
hit
to
me.
assure.
Don't you get that?
There's sidewalks on both sides.
No one will fucking hit me.
I wonder, like, if this is how he treats police, I wonder how he treats, like, his parents or any other authoritative figure in his life. Because this is quite brazen.
There's sidewalks on both sides of the street, man.
You guys just don't want it to be known that no one will fucking hit me. That's what it is.
Luke, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Have you done any illegal drugs today? Have you used?
I smoked weed.
You smoked? Did you?
Yes.
Have you used mean today?
No.
Well, he did a lot of illegal drug. This called League of Legends.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is your eyes are like super pinpoint, like your pupils.
Mhm.
You sure you haven't?
Play a lot of video games. You know how you have to watch your eyes and shit.
All right.
Video games.
Okay.
If you combine that,
Nope.
you get aggressive, like eye looking.
No, not at all. I feel like that would make you want to sink into a couch or a chair and not run out in
Yeah, like I only got death stare because I can't see properly.
the streets and start something with the police. This is just such a weird interaction that has so many oddball one-liners, but he racked up a serious amount of felonies from just this instance right here.
The only thing I'm allowed to fucking walk.
Yeah, on the sidewalk.
See, I'm not the aggressive
All right.
one.
Neither am I.
This
Yes,
is
you
Luke.
are.
He's got some taser barbs. You roll over here, bud. He's got some taser barbs in his back and in his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys could remove them and just give him a quick assessment. He's telling us that he doesn't have any injuries or
I was
anything.
literally just walking. You guys fucking grabbed me and threw me on the ground.
Bro,
I was just walking.
that's an EMT, not the judge.
Why you guys even build those churches, huh? It don't mean shit to you guys.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
Wait, what? What? He's being arrested outside of a church.
It's like dealing with a fucking baby. Holy shit! It's like 5 years old trying. A 19-year-old behave like a fucking 5 years old. With a very colorful range of vocabulary. Okay, that is one thing that you're sure. But still, man,
So he's criticizing the church now?
Luke, you hurt anywhere? You have any injuries at all?
I'm just hurt by you guys.
Okay. You,
Any health problems? Do you take any medications?
No medication, just smoking. That's really all I do, and that's legal, but not for my age because I ain't 21. But
it might as well get out of the road.
Dude.
Yeah, I watch hardcore stuff because it's like because I'm 18 years old. No. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Come on, dude.
Stand you up.
Right, 1, 2, 3, up. There you go.
Which car you want him
Mine's got a little more room.
oh, is this what these Andrew Tate videos are?
You say what these what tapes are?
Andrew Tate videos. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he trying to insinuate the Matrix is coming to grab him now? The Matrix.
Wow, this is like super zillennial. Like, how terminally online he is. Like, I am terminally online, but at least I know better.
Is after him. The Matrix won't let him walk around in the middle of the road. Oh man, what a fascinating 8-minute clip. So just in 8 minutes, he's walking in the middle of the road. He tries to punch a police officer. When they can't do that, they put him to the ground. They then try to rationalize his behavior, and he says, this was all video games and 420, which absolutely does not make sense. And now he thinks the Matrix is after him. Oh buddy, what are you doing to your life?
Pat him down to shut my middle
You guys
divider.
wasted all you want. Pocket the phone.
No weapons or anything. I understand. No weapons or anything though.
Yeah, Mr. Policeman, if you want to know that this is like if you have hard time dealing with a motherfucker like this, you have to understand. Everybody in the internet, we have to deal with at least like every day, especially when it comes to PvP stuff. Okay? Especially when it comes to PvP stuff, you will meet 5 of this every day.
Phone.
No cartridge.
Wait, try the left side.
Did he say, wait, try to... Okay.
You gonna have a seat, watch your head when you get him.
At least he's very upfront about it, I guess.
Yeah, I actually think we know him, but I have no idea who this kid is.
Luke was charged with felony assault, obstructing official business, failure to comply with signal or order, resisting arrest, and pedestrian walking along a highway.
What a great way to start off your life. Don't be like Luke Streetwalker here, because he just made his life infinitely harder simply because he was looking for some confrontation. What was this? What did we just watch? This whole thing just felt like a reality TV show. It at least gave me some whiplash, but I guess it's safe to say that he got a huge reality check from that. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Oh boy. Well, other than that, you only have a few more days to get the Mat City Christmas collection, which is limited and only available during December, which will be linked down in the description down below. You can also check it out in the pinned comment. Here we have the caps that I'm currently wearing, some shirts and hoodies. You got the beautiful nostalgic toy car mat of Santa's North Pole. And we also got mouse mats in all sizes, and also all the other cities are still there. But other than that, feel free to subscribe if you're new. And
video. We are rotting from now on. Bed rot, my beloved.
Money.
Money. Mr. Benjamin Franklin, why are you pouting at me?
Makes the world go round.
Money.
With people willing to do almost anything to get more of it. In fact, money is so important that it can dictate how society behaves as a whole. If it
Money.
paid to be kind, then people would be kind. But if it paid more to be
Dude, I wish someone would pay me to be kind. I don't think I could do it. I would try though. I don't think I could do it.
Well,
I
I'm
would
kind by
try.
default, I guess. I
evil,
think. I
then
hope.
people
I would try my best. Can you compliment me? No.
would
But kindness
simply
doesn't pay.
turn evil. More specifically,
Like, literally.
if it paid to fake your gender and fake your skill.
What? No. As a full-grown female, I would never fake my gender.
level to millions of people for years by hacking and cheating, some would willingly choose to do so if it was profitable. However, you'd have to be a very special kind of degenerate to do those things, all while
I'm a degenerate. You're a degenerate. Oh god, this video is about me.
while planning to publicly fake your own suicide once you were inevitably exposed to be a fraud. Meet Marlo, who
That's not me.
for years was considered to be the most skilled player to ever exist.
Oh no. Is this going to be about, oh, girl gamers so good at game only for it to be a dude? Oh no. Why?
You know, at least I know girls gamer that are better gaming at me, personally. So it's not exactly a myth, but I'm not exactly a very good gamer myself.
Hey, no, come on. Remember, I always say that it always takes a man to be best girl. Okay? It's not even ironic at this point.
In Minecraft PvP.
God damn
In
it.
parallel to that, though, they'd be running a totalitarian regime that would ban and blacklist anyone who doubted or criticized them, throwing all women under the bus by claiming that any and all valid criticisms against them were rooted in
You're a female, show me your labia. I'm sorry, you can't? I'm sorry.
misogyny. This would be the community status quo for far too long. And now finally, after all these years of manipulation, silencing, and bullying,
Okay, but can I just point out that it's very hard to tell who is a girl and who is not if we cannot define what a girl or slash woman is? Like, if being a woman is sort of on a spectrum, then literally anything and anyone. Like, you can put a ribbon onto your head and it's like, boom, you're a girl.
Yeah, you can just say you
Yeah.
identify as a woman, then you're done.
critics, Marlo has
The funniest thing in the world, I see like the identify as a thing. Like the most funniest thing is like you can do a lot of crime. You can just identify yourself as innocent. Like, I shit you not, this is going to be happen one day. Like, you already see like that little twat that we just like saw a moment ago. Like, you see like this can't be happening on like you can see this thing happening online, but this cannot be happening in real life, right? It did. It just did. You just witnessed it.
finally been exposed to be the
I'm just saying, we have to get the preset for it. Okay, we have to look at the settings. We have to turn VSync on and decide whether you're a boy or a girl or something in between.
ultimate Minecraft fraud who faked everything, even down to their gender, with
Cheating admissions, danger poser scheme, manipulation. Oh my god, this is 1,000 pages long document. A Google Docie. Wholesome drawing.png.
undeniable proof. And so, seeing how much of an unprecedented disaster this all is, and how confusing it might be to someone who's not part of the Minecraft PvP community,
Women are certainly in a spectrum. You cannot just call us retarded like that. That's not very Pog Online Poggers of you. What the hell?
I figured we had to talk about it. And so, without further ado, let's do this.
Let's
All right, so if you haven't been living under a rock for the last 2 decades, you probably know what Minecraft is. And when it comes to most
Minecraft, is it like Pokopia, but with less Pokemons in it?
people, they recognize it as the sandbox survival
true.
game, otherwise known as Minecraft Vanilla. Some others might recognize it differently, modding the game heavily with visual and gameplay enhancements and pretty much making it into an entirely different game. However, another sizable chunk of this game's player
Yeah,
base
like playing
will look at it
RLCraft.
purely from a PvP perspective, going up against other players to prove their skill in numerous game modes. And for
Unironically, that should have been like a tell. Women are not. When was the last time that a girl was playing Minecraft and it wasn't about cutesy house building, but it was about raw dogging PvP? Come on. Let's be so fuck.
Yeah, even the gamer guy I mentioned about, she still loves to do like the standard Minecraft shit. Okay, girls are still at the end girls. Okay, she can like She can literally be like aced in like Valorant, but also in the same time, the next day she would just play like Stardew Valley all the days. Okay, even I do that. Okay.
Fucking real. When it's a girl, they always have like 10 trillion mod pack to add more flowers, more fences, more wallpaper colors. I know, I was there, I have done it. It's not about like, oh yeah, I have no mods at all, no shaders, whatever, and I will just PvP. Come on. What are we talking about?
Someone who doesn't play PvP at all, this is where things get very confusing because these game modes are...
Vienna is pretty competitive when she plays game. Yeah, but she also has a gigantic penis. So, you know, big dick energy.
very different from the gameplay you've come to expect in vanilla or even modded Minecraft. One of these PvP game modes, for example, is called UHC, where both players start with the same exact loadout.
UHC or UK.
Having to use a mix of building, laying things down on the terrain, and also using their weapons and defending all at the same time. Another game mode is called Nethbot, which literally just involves you throwing pots at each other, with many of them having different abilities and effects.
You know that potion bottle is very suspicious in shape? Like it even has like the little... For fuck's sake! I'm sorry. What am I supposed to? Yeah, but look at me and tell me that it doesn't look like it. It's complete. No, it's not. You know what that is. I see it. You see it. Everyone sees it.
However, one of the most popular and probably the most confusing game mode for new players is Crystal PvP. Here's some gameplay, and yes, it's totally normal if you have literally no idea what's going on.
Jesus
It
Christ.
mostly involves using a mix of obsidian blocks as well as ender crystals to kill the other player. How did people come up with this concept? Well, that's a 1-hour video by itself.
Oh, it's I know the answer. It's male autism. It's simple, really. You take a delightfully autistic male, and he will come up with something fucked up like this.
The point is, this game has over 200 million monthly active users that play it, and a good chunk of them play only PvP. This is what they focus on. But here's the deal. When you focus on something for so long and want to get better at it, there's a question that starts to pop up in the community. Who are the best players for each game mode? In fact, who's the best of them all? And seeing that all these servers with all these different game modes are unofficial, they're simply not affiliated with the official game or its developers, most had given up on the idea of coming up with a ranking system. But that would of course be until mctiers.com would come along. MC Tiers would be a community-driven effort to rank players in all 8 of these different game modes. This would all be done through its PvP server on Minecraft, called mcpvp.club. Its founders were mainly...
Dude, who would have known that Minecraft is this serious? Fanboy Lover 1000! Oh my god, I didn't know that you guys are on it.
3 people. Enz, Learn, and of course, Marlo. And the way it worked wasn't very simple, actually. In a nutshell though, MC Tiers would have a Discord for every single one of these game modes. So Crystal PvP, UHC, POT, NetOp, etc, etc. It will be open to anyone. And let's say you wanted to test out your Crystal PvP level, you would join the server, join the waitlist, and eventually get tested. And the way it would work wouldn't be MMR based like games similar to Valorant or Overwatch. You would have people in the voice call with you, watching you play and examining your playstyle as you...
Oh my god, dude, oh my god, I don't think I could perform if people are watching me. Oh, that's so... They're just there, they're just like observing you. Oh, that's so stressful, holy shit. I have performance anxiety, bro. Yeah,
up against
I do.
all these different tiers. There'd be 5 of these tiers, tier 5 being the worst and tier 1 being the best. This meant that when it came to this community-driven effort, trust was at its forefront. You were trusting the people examining everyone to do this in a non-biased way.
I like the penis bottle. I think it's my favorite shape for a potion bottle.
To the best of their ability. But of course, this also meant that this system had a lot of its critics. When confronted though, the response would always be the same. Do you have any better ideas? No one in the community had come close to making something like this. And in fact, today, if you type on Google Minecraft PvP, the first thing you'll see is MC.
It's fun, le PvP pour player versus player.
Tiers rankings. View Minecraft's best combat players or participate in the ranked community. To many people, in Minecraft's sizable PvP community, this was the official ranking for the best players in the world, period. And speaking of best players, even though Marlo was one of the co-founders of the website, you'd always manage to see her in the top 3 best players of all time on the leaderboard. This right here is the first version of mctiers.com, which came out shortly after the pandemic, around the early 2020s. By then, for most people, the play—
It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad because unironically, I don't even know. Can I say that? Unironically, I think it's not possible for a girl to be a top gamer. It's always dudes. Think about the League of Legends competitive teams. Remember that? Oh wow. No, I mean, listen, I'm not saying there are no good girl gamers. It's just that they cannot compare to the dudes. And every time it turns out that there is a girl gamer who is on the same level as the dudes, it's always a dude. Or it's always her boyfriend playing for it or something like that. That's illegal. I know, but like, isn't it always like that? Why? Dude, ladies, we gotta lock in. The boys are winning too much. We gotta lock in. None of this female bed rotting bullshit.
It's Real Me.
Yeah, we gotta go to the gamer hotel.
Was the best Minecraft PvP player of all time. But Marlo would always be close second. The gap between It's Real Me and Marlo was always very wide to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th players. They were always in a league of their own, and there's a reason for that. This overall leaderboard would combine all the 8 game modes together for your overall rank. It's Real Me and Marlo were constantly in the top ranks of every single game mode. And to make you understand what this means, this is like someone who is a NASCAR driver that also happens to be a rally race car driver and who also happens to be a Formula 1 driver all at the same time. Just because you know how to drive a car doesn't mean you can be good at all these things combined. And it's the same thing here. Just because you're good at one of these game modes doesn't mean you're good at all of them. They all require different strategies, keybinds, and an insane, ridiculous learning curve. But
I can't believe that American, a poor European at 4th place. Gentleman VIP got represented.
Both It's Real Me and Marlo made it look easy. They were dominating in every single one. But the thing is, to many, Marlo was yet on another level. At some point, she beat one of the best PvPers in Minecraft 100-0. Yes, they fought together 100 times.
Do you think that the first 99 loss wasn't a good indication who is going to be the winning? Man, he was like, it's okay, maybe the next one, surely maybe the next one.
And she didn't let him win once. Clown Pierce got absolutely destroyed, utterly owned, and it only served to show why Marlo was so close to beating the best player of all time in rankings soon. For the Minecraft PvP community, and as recently as 2025, many were in agreement. The best player of all time in Minecraft PvP is Marlo. No argument, no questions asked. This level of skill definitely came with its advantages, with Marlo's YouTube channel reaching over 400,000 subscribers and any video they'd upload getting hundreds of thousands, if not...
Very suspicious.
Where's my hundreds of thousands of viewers? What is it?
Character getting dragged by a faceless mob. Can't wait for the hentai adaptation.
Over 1 million views consistently, generating substantial revenue and getting their name more and more known within the community. That's without mentioning all the collabs she'd do on YouTube with some very well-renowned YouTubers, always titling the video as, I fought the best Minecraft player in this, or I got trained by the world's best Minecraft player in this. And what's interesting is that these channels weren't necessarily PvP oriented, so you had the casual Minecraft crowd that watched YouTube videos be aware of her existence and her unprecedented skill. And so, to the average bystander, Marlo had essentially made it. They had worked hard to become one of the best players in the world, and now they finally were able to start reaping the benefits. But you'd be mistaken.
So is the problem going to be that she has a penis? Like, can't a girl just be a girl and have a gigantic, massive schlong? Come on, it's 2026. Like, what? No spoilers. She's not real, but it's not a problem, okay? It's actually even better.
Think that this was all sunshine and rainbows. Marlo had seemingly, for some people, come out of nowhere. And just like that, beaten players that have had so many years of exposure in the community made them...
Yeah, this is why when someone suddenly, okay, they suddenly become like super fucking famous in the get-go, okay? There's not lots of people I literally doing this for years. And then you telling me like one motherfucker just stream one day one, get like hundreds of thousands of people watching them. I don't fucking believe it. Like even it is, which is going to be happening, but it's not going to consistently happen every fucking years. If that person has been streaming for a very long time, and then like one day he got lucky, and then he become famous, that is fine. Like Ben Pina is fine with that. I'm fine with that one. And then there's like this one, the Kaisenet one. Like, holy shit, he just suddenly becomes super fucking famous. Just suddenly. I didn't even know who the fuck he is. Like, technically, in like most of the streamer award thingy, when I look at it, I don't know who the fuck half of the people is. It's like, if they are famous, you should have at least like know a little bit of them. Like, if I say Iron Mouse, some people would still like do not know who the fuck she is. At least would know like who, like have inkling of heard about the name fucking before, okay?
Looked like they were amateurs, like they couldn't even play the game. On top of that, this was a community that had.
And then there's like a shit tons of people who's not in there. I was like, man, Streamer Award is a fucking rigged thing. It was like 2-3 years ago, and even now, like the last like streaming award, and when I look at it, it is fucking rigged. The entire thing is just fucking rigged. This is why people do not fucking like Hollywood, like the Oscar shows, for that reasons.
Had very few women in it. Minecraft PvP is mostly male oriented, and in
You can't say that. Gentlemen, we need to bring the females. We have to put diversity into it and some gayness, okay? I need the 2 top players to stop making out right now. There will be prostate checks every Tuesday, ball fondling every Wednesday, okay? 10 out of 10.
leaderboard that has very few, if not 0 women, you'd see one woman come in and get to 2nd place, trailblazing over everyone else.
And it wasn't suspicious. I don't mean to be like that, but there's a pattern of these things happening over. Remember that when we watched about that girl who was good at like the mobile version of League of Legends, and she was competitive and everyone was like, wow, you're so good. But it turned out that like it was her boyfriend playing through a team viewer on her phone for whatever reason. Apparently she went to jail. She has like 6 months or something in jail now.
Holy shit.
Insane.
So if you've been on the internet for long enough, you'd know that all these things combined, especially with the very chaotic Minecraft community, would lead to one of the most unstable periods in Minecraft PvP history.
Well, he disgraced the entire country, so yeah.
Be subject to massive harassment and criticism. What would follow from that chaos, though, would be Marlowe cementing her power like no one could have ever imagined. Dream, a name.
Oh God. You know what's horrible? Every time
you mention Minecraft,
I think about Dream. I think about this.
That chisel jawline.
I every time I look at it, I see it. It just pops into my. I see it.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I think like American people have, or the Western side of people have like too high of a judgment on people's face. It's like, this is not bad looking. Why are people calling him like fucking ugly? Is it like in some certain angle he look fucking ugly? Everyone have that angle.
I'm trying not to think about it, but I see it.
Typically synonymous with cringe or vomit, is a YouTuber who at some point was one of, if not the biggest Minecraft YouTuber of all.
I feel so bad for him, dude. Whoever gaslit him into a face reveal, It's so mean. I bet they hyped him up that, oh my god, it's going to be so good. You will be so popular. You look good, you whatever. And now he's just like probably depressed.
Time. This was during the
Poor
pandemic,
dude,
getting over
man.
100 million views on some of his videos, as well as 34 million subscribers.
Yeah, he's absolute. I don't think he's ugly at all. He looks, I would say he looks probably above average. Like, he's a good looking dude. He's just not a twink. They wanted Timothée Chalamet and they just got like an average Joe. And that's it.
Would on June 11th, 2020.
This is why I always show my face and let people know I'm not fucking handsome. don't over imagining me. I didn't use my lower voice for that particular particular reasons, okay? I sound fucking young most of the time because it's not actually I sound young, it's just that when I speak Chinese it's just higher pitch. But if I actually need to say like, when it comes to like different kind of like accents and stuff, when I speak English, this is normally how I would speak. The pacing, the way I pronounce the word, I used to, you know, like trying to be English, so I end up like, you know, you can definitely hear a little bit of some lingo. This is just like dragging on a little bit draggy, like that's how I normally speak. But if I want to speak in a very Malaysian accent, I would speak like this. If I suddenly speak like this, you would naturally understand that when I start speaking like a very Malaysian way, my pitch immediately become very, very higher. This is just Asian pitch. Not even more, not even less. I just sound like this by nature. And I push out so many fucking air out of my lung by saying just that few words. I'm out of breath already. So, generally, I would just speak like this. I have more breath in, I speak much more slower, methodically, I pronounce the word better. It's just, I just speak like this by nature. And there's lots of people keep telling me that, you know, Kira, you shouldn't speak in this, like, voice is just... Sounds like you're trying to act sexy. I don't know, wait, act sexy? That's the options? And I just, like, you know, try to mix a little bit of both of, like, my Malaysian accents and, like, the accents I usually speak in. And this, it combined into such a unique way of speaking, I guess. But still, it's still my voice at the end. It's just a combination of both my both of my default voice.
In the Minecraft speedrun world record, an incredible feat, but also very divisive. You see, this would lead an unprecedented amount of people to examine every single second of his gameplay and determine that there were some things that simply were too improbable statistically to occur at the same time in the same run, to the point where it's almost impossible. It will be centered on some item drop rates that would allow him to finish the game so damn quickly. When confronted with this, Dream would time and time again deny this vehemently, saying that he didn't cheat, it was legit, and even trying to prove that in numerous ways. In fact,
do you remember when there was that story about Pirate Software playing that puzzle game? And he was like cooking on it for so long, but just before the day someone solved it on Reddit, and like he's like literally can be seen that he's looking at something presumably on his phone, and it's just like, wait a second. Whoa, maybe if I do this.
December 2020, he would get so desperate that he would famously hire a Harvard astrophysicist to write a 20-page report as to why Dream didn't.
Bro, it's Minecraft, it's not so serious. What do you mean that you needed a Harvard astrophysicist to write a fucking paper on it why you didn't cheat? The binomial distribution for blaze rod drops, probability of evaluations for ender pearls. Okay. It's not that serious, buddy. It's not that serious.
Yes, it sounds as ridiculous as you might think, and it actually did happen. I still can't believe it to this day. What's most important to point out here is that after this paper, and after he tried to disprove it multiple times, his fanatical community, who was extremely big in parasocial at the time, would attack. bully, harass anyone who disagreed. Anyone who'd make a video about this would get bombarded with dislikes, with bad comments. It really set this side of the internet ablaze. Anyone who was a part of the Minecraft community was aware of this. But even so, they
Ablaze, haha, because Blaze Rod, haha.
didn't let go of
I see what you did there.
this. They weren't going to let him get away with it. And only after a few more months of pressure by the community would Dream finally let go. By May 2021, Dream would write this massively long Twitter post admitting that he cheated, but that he
Oh my god, that's so fucking long. Jesus Christ, put it into like ChatGPT and read it up for me.
I would just say I cheated. I'm sorry, but he dug the hole far too deep.
I didn't reading that shit.
had no idea. He had something installed on his PC, had forgotten to remove it or something, and oh man, it just so happened to be there and I did it. How
I totally, yeah, I didn't notice it. It just happened to be there, and I was too afraid to admit it. But
fortunate. Cheating accidentally happens to the best of us. Well, I'm sure that when he cheated in February 2026, he did that on accident too. But that's a completely different story. All you need to understand is that Dream has quite an impressive cheating resume, okay? And unfortunately, this says a lot about the community. If the biggest Minecraft YouTuber at the time was able to pull off a cheating scandal, then what the hell is stopping everyone else? Nothing, which is what we've been seeing over the last few years. It feels like every month I see something pop up in my recommended about some guy who cheated and deceived the whole community. At this point, it's part of the Minecraft culture. And so because of that, the community, rightfully so, has a lot of trust issues when it comes to records. Whether it be a speedrun record, a PvP record, a ranking system, you name it. This is a very low trust community when it comes to the competitive scene.
Aww.
So by the time Marlow had become the #1...
Dude, look at the poor EU dudes. This is like fucking League of Legends all over again. When the Koreans and like every other Asian team and plus the N8 groups are just like pounding down. Bro, poor Fnatic.
Player of all time in PvP, those same suspicions were being...
Are we bad? Is Europe the women of the world? When there is two genders, Americans and Europeans, are we the girls? Oh fuck! You like it? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Put at the forefront yet again. Because she hadn't just beaten the best player of all time, which was It's Real Me. She had wiped the floor with him, sitting at 450 points while he was sitting at 330 points.
Damn.
These points signify an accumulation of every single one of these 8 game modes. And Marlow was the only player on planet Earth that had gotten tier 1 in every single one of these game modes. Have you ever seen someone that is so skilled at driving? They're the best Formula 1 driver, drift car race driver, rally car race driver, NASCAR race driver, just everything. They're the best at everything.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm sorry. I have to break it to it's me.
Involving a car? No. And yet there she was doing it. To some, this was an amazing achievement that needed to be celebrated, especially since she was a woman, and you don't see many of those in Minecraft.
Yes, Europe is America's bitch.
A woman getting first,
and to others,
competing with dude.
The word woman almost like it
sounds really narcissistic, but
she's a woman.
This was extremely suspicious, and it didn't necessarily have to do with gender. Well, actually, it kind of did, because many believed that Marlow wasn't even a woman. Some had...
Who cares? I mean, if he's still good, he, she, whatever is in between dangle.
Like, that's the thing, like, a lot of dudes just play as a female characters a lot. What? I like to play as a sexy female characters if I can. So when I play, I can look at her ass. I'm an honest man. Nah, it's just like back in the days. It's the funny ass shit. It's like if you play a lot of like Korean MMORPG, there's a lot of situations that you can't select your gender's class, but there are also lots of situations you cannot due to quote unquote law reasons. Okay, you can't select this race, you can't select this class, like if it's not a female character. And then I love like magic swordmen. Like this kind of like class, or like magic archers is like physical martial weapon with like, but you dealing magic damage instead. I love this shit back in the days. Even now I'm still loving that shit. And most of those kind of like hybrid class are gender locked. I'm not even kidding. Like massive cannon. Yay! I want to choose a class that can use that thing. Only female characters. Okay. Quote unquote Terra Online. Gosh dang it, that thing. Like all the cool class just a female gender log. I still want to play a lot more Cabal back in the days. Man, Cabal is just fun, you know?
Her legs.
Had reason to believe that the person
Got
behind
ruined by
Marlo
bots.
was none other than Danger Mario, a player who already had a bit of a reputation on certain PvP servers and who created Marlo as his persona. One of the first people to reveal this to the world would be the YouTuber Zay, uploading a video titled Marlo's True Identity 3+ Years of Lies on May 10th, 2024. He would go very deep here, finding an old video of Danger Mario that was deleted off of YouTube and comparing his and Marlo's hotbar, and they played very similarly in that regard. He'd also compare their PC specs based on what...
I'm sorry, you have the same graphics card as I do? You're a woman. That's it, buddy. You are a female. Congratulations.
Marlo said that Danger Mario had already revealed to the internet.
Girls don't like high-spec computers.
Same PC coincidentally. They would then argue that there's sufficient proof to prove that Danger Mario had used the Marlo account back in 2021 to test whether he'd get banned or not using the Meteor client in one of the PvP servers he was going on, saying that the Marlo account just so happened to be banned at the same time that Danger Mario had uploaded a video talking about the same subject. At the time, Danger Mario used a TTS voice and never revealed his real voice. Look, this video would get a lot of attention because people already had their suspicions, but it would still get a lot of backlash as well. In 2025, someone would come in and type, "This aged like apps."
Do you know? Here's the thing, okay? Do you want me to download voice mod? I used to have, I have the voice mod kind of like, you know, I have the voice mod thing with me. Not now. It's like I have like the permanent license, so I can download and adjust my voice pitch, turn myself into female, because my voice is already have a little bit high pitch into it. I can just start to speak a little bit British, and then I sound like Tracer in Overwatch. I'm not even kidding. I tried it before, and I do sound like one.
Absolute shit. Someone else would say, all happened.
Oh, was it like an AI voiced character or something? Like suspicious AI lady voice?
Because PvPers never heard of women. Bro isn't cooking. Skull emoji. And overall, he was seen as a complete madman who was prone to conspiracies and who just hated Marlo because she was a woman. But even though Marlo's community was very loyal and willing to defend her no matter what, it was getting hard to ignore just how skilled Marlo was, to the point where it was almost...
I'm sorry, I understand that you're a woman, but you're just too good. You cannot be a woman. You don't have a vagina. No vagina user is this good. I don't believe it. Show me your left titty. Right fucking now.
Inhuman. Back in 2024, this was some of her haters' main criticism. And eventually...
I'm sorry, you have to have a blood test so that I can check your testosterone levels. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
It would get too big to ignore because one of the co-founders of mctears.com, Learn, would also become convinced that Marlo has to be cheating. There's no way someone can be that good. It's just inhuman.
Wait, so is the drama that they cheated, or is it that they don't have a vagina? I don't even know at this point.
So Marlo's walls were closing in around her. But even though you might think that this just might be the typical...
Downloading now, but I can't install it. Maybe in the next stream that I can play with it. Because if I install the things, I need to restart my computers. I hate that shit, but yeah.
Where people keep calling them out, they keep denying it.
The double layer of cheating. Cheats you out of the vagina, cheats you out of the butts and the boobs, the gameplay.
And eventually they get caught. This here was very different. This was not like the Dream situation. God. Because unlike Dream, Marlo had a secret weapon. And that weapon...
her vagina.
...was the misogyny shield. You saw...
Oh my god. But listen, can you blame them? Like, unironically, if you're a dude and you're always getting called all of these things and it's so flexible to become a chick, why would you not become a chick? It's basically like a buff. Okay, it's like
Yeah. A lot of people play in MMO, in my MMO days. Like, a lot of people play as a chick and then pretend to be a chick so they can get free shit as a chick. Okay? All you need to do is just play as a healer and then use a female character, type like a girl, press uwu for fun, and then yeah, you will get a lot of free shit.
you're not starting from level 1, you're starting from level 10, and you have a passive shield that regenerates over time. Why the fuck would you not use that? Hell yeah.
In some of the comments on the video we just saw. Oh, Minecraft player discovers what a woman is. You're just hating because you're insecure and a woman is top
So
1
true.
in the game that you play. I mean, of course this would
If I will ever get any criticism about anyone, I will just tell them that you just a sexist bigot and you hate me. No, sorry, a misogynistic bigot, and you hate me because I'm a girl. So true.
be the community's reaction. If a woman just as much says hi in an online game, she gets instantly killed. Marlo was aware of this, and seeing that she was getting never before seen criticism from the community, she decided to fully double down on this defense, creating a video response titled My Experience with the Minecraft PvP Community. A 2-hour, 14-minute video going through every piece of criticism ever laid upon her
Damn.
and presenting it with this thumbnail. And I mean, come on, you know, like...
Straight to the casting couch.
Doesn't take a genius here. It makes it look like she's being assaulted by a mob of angry psychos just because she's a woman. And if you watch the video itself, that's mostly the arguments used here. The video would mostly focus on 2 topics, and Marlo would speak with, well, a female sounding voice. It would make Learn, one of the co-founders of MCTears.com, seem like a backstabbing psychopath who had it in for her just because she's a woman. The other part of the video would focus on the whole idea of
Zyra, oh my god.
totalitarianism, how she silences any critics, and
It
how
was
this
him.
whole thing, this whole hoax about how she's actually Danger Mario is nothing more but a carefully engineered lie to smear her. How, according to her, she believes that the Danger Mario account
I knew Vimon had good at Minecraft. God damn it. Oh my god.
was created and owned by those same haters, so she has nothing to do with it. This video would get over 800,000 views, would be very well received, have a very nice like to dislike ratio, and the comments would be
To be fair, this is actually a genius move from this Marlo dude, because this is exactly what a woman would do. It's like not taking accountability or responsibility, but making a video about boo-hoo how you're a victim. That you gotta respect it. He was pretty good at being a chick.
nothing but
Very nice.
reiterating that this is just a game. Or saying things like absolutely ridiculous the amount of obstacles you had to go through just because you merely existed. Many were convinced that this wasn't a topic about catfishing or cheating. This was purely insecure men who just couldn't stand seeing a woman
So
be
true.
better than them in a game. It made the overall Minecraft community look bad. Something that this community truly didn't need, seeing as like every year there's a content creator that comes out to be some sort of child diddler. And it strengthened the misogyny shield defense to unprecedented levels for Marlo. But again, while some were really concerned with the idea that this was a catfish, this wasn't a woman, at the time it overshadowed the main issue. The fact that she's a hacker, the fact that she's not playing legit, she's too good for a human being. This wasn't about gender. But after this video that was released in July 2024, if you went to any Minecraft PvP content creator, even someone who was absolutely destroyed by her, with proof that she's cheating, you get immediately and utterly shut down.
Penetrated in the booty hole.
Because by that point onwards, if you had anything negative to say about Marlo, you were considered a misogynist in the Minecraft community. You were someone who simply hated women. You were an incel because Marlo did nothing wrong. And so
true. Honestly, God, that shield is so good. It's such a good shield, man. It's like they cannot say anything about you because you're just a. It's so smart. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be good. You just call people misogynist. It's so good.
emboldened by this incredible support by the community, a few months later, around the end of 2024, Marlo would release a 17-page Google Doc titled The Future of MC.
Oh my god, the Google Docu. Dude, with like fucking chapters and everything. My PTSD. Oh my god. Do you remember that long ass stream we did reading through the Google Docu? Oh my
Here
god.
she would reiterate some of the points she raised in her video about Learn being a weirdo and about how the other co-founder, Enz, wasn't agreeing to removing him. This is when she would announce to the world that since she's the one who was paying for the infrastructure of MC Tiers, she'd be reclaiming her accounts to become the sole owner of mctiers.com as well as its Minecraft PvP server. She has successfully convinced the community that these two other co-founders were weird and that the website was going to continue, but instead of being co-owned by 3 people, it would be owned by her exclusively. There was nothing really suspicious or weird to be considered by the wider community at the time. And so, end of 2024 onwards, this would somewhat be the status quo. After reaching rank 1, Marlo would retire. MC Tiers would still be the top destination for any PvP related rankings, and on the surface it seemed like things were starting to calm down. But they weren't. And to be honest, it's mostly because this tier list is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. By this point, both Marlo and It's Real Me would have retired. They're not playing the game anymore. They're not participating in rankings anymore. And yet MC Tiers had this weird policy where even retired players get to stay on the overall leaderboard, the overall active leaderboard. This meant that Marlo was number 1. And since Marlo
owns website, puts herself as number 1, retires, W, stonks, profit,
somehow managed to get tier 1 in every single fucking game mode, it meant that no one on planet Earth could ever hope to
oh my god, this is the Vtuber Awards. That's what it is. It's, you know, it's always the same people winning it over and over again. This is the fucking Vtuber Awards. God damn it.
Get number 1. She had capped the points, 450 points, tier 1 in everything. Even if you were to get tier 1 in everything, you would only cap at 450 points, which makes you second place, and she reached it first. This meant that she had a chokehold on the tier lists for the Minecraft PvP community and on the number 1 spot. Over time, people would start to find this ridiculous.
Well, I'm sorry, can they just put in like, I don't know, like a date system, like in this 2026 it was these people, 2025 it was these people. It's really such a non-issue.
If they put a date system, how can he keep blazing himself as the best player in the world?
To never before seen levels. However, if you had anything to say about Marlo, her cheating, or her not being an actual woman, you would simply get banned from the MC Tiers Discord.
Do not doubt the vagina. Okay, it's very serious vagina business. Anyone who doesn't believe in my almighty vagina, straight to the gulag.
As a whole, and blacklisted from the server. This meant that you could never hope to participate in this tier list that is considered to be the official tier list for Minecraft PvP. And you wouldn't even be able to play on the Minecraft server of MC Tiers. Anytime you'd open your mouth to say anything regarding Marlo that's negative, you would simply be banned for being a dirty, misogynist incel. The silencing would go on.
To be fair, this guy, girl, I don't know what she is, have been doing a really good impression of being a woman. Oh, I'm actually impressed. Like, it's actually like, oh, I'm unwilling to listen to any criticism of your band.
Like I say, like we all say, it takes the best man to be the best woman.
Rid of you.
For almost 2 years,
you know?
But it would finally reach a boiling point in 2026 when everything that Marlo had built would fall apart within the span of a few weeks, while also revealing to us her extremely disturbing master plan, which involved her purposefully waiting until things do reach a boiling point in order to fake her death on a call.
Whoa! 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 That became a little bit really fucking wild all of a sudden. What the hell? Just... What? Just faking your goddamn death? Just like that?
It's just like that, because the internet.
Okay.
With some of the biggest Minecraft content creators you can imagine. The Minecraft PvP community would reach a boiling point around January 2026. Around this time, a handful of different YouTubers would release their own videos exposing Marlo, whether it be deception about the fact that she's a woman, or straight up talking about how she's a hacker, she's a cheater, and she's not actually that good at the game, providing as much proof as possible based on the gameplay we were given. As far as I can tell, this would all start on January 10th, 2026, when the YouTuber Critically would upload the video titled The Art of Deception, Marlo, in which he'd argue that Marlo's moves were physically impossible, but also that her...
It's because she's a girl. She's graceful. She has ballerina cappuccina moves, you know? That's why.
Her gameplay was simply inconsistent.
She's just too good. I'm sorry. You think that just because she's a lady, she cannot have it, she can have it. Okay? She has L'Oreal because she's worth it.
He'd make multiple gameplay-specific arguments as to how Marlowe's gameplay simply didn't make sense unless she was hacking. Going up against someone using hacks himself...
What? Oh. The TTS just like instead of saying like you can pick two or one color, I hear like can you pick 2 or 1 Colorado? I was like, what Colorado? Well, since I'm in the mood, I would say purple and purple and like her hair color is what we normally would call. Peach, a more yellowish, more orange kind of peach. Yep.
To prove that her moveset was the same exact thing. It was just how a hacker would play. When he would bring any ounce of criticism up in the server, well, he'd get banned for destructive...
You know, she could have just done like a hand cam thingy to show up that, oh yeah, I am totally not cheating, but oh, wait a second, then the little veins in the hand would have been showing, and it's like, she did? Wait a second, she did? Oh, okay, okay, my bad. I'm already jumping the... Okay, sorry, I'm waiting.
Now he has no access to MC tiers and can't participate in the tier list. Unlike the videos released in 2024, this one would be received pretty well, with many agreeing. 6 days later, on January 16th, 2026, the YouTuber Mario Kart 617 would release a video titled The Curious Case of Marlowe, in which he'd also argue, using some of the same arguments, that Marlowe is simply not legitimate. There are some very obvious signs of aimbotting, as well as just straight up hacking. And all these videos had one thing in common, making the point that the referee shouldn't be a part of the competition.
She didn't show her keyboard? Bruh. Wasn't there, oh my god, wasn't there like a girl cheater who had... Fuck, there was like a big scandal about like playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and it was a girl, and... Fuck, I don't remember the story. Monster Hunter, was it? Oh, sorry, yeah, the Monster Hunter chick.
Marlowe, being in such a position of power, allowed her to get away with this for a long time without anyone being able to do anything about it because she owned...
Right, oh my god, yeah, the blindfolding one.
Here's the thing, okay? I don't know why people do it. Like, challenge level of like time, like special challenge or like you know, speed run, this and that, idiot stuff, all those kind of things. I would say like a very, very hyper autistic challenge, okay? And you try to fucking cheat in those games. Like, who do you think autistic people are, okay? They're called autistics because they are like they can see the fucking details of everything. You try to cheat in that way. It's like you go to a fucking like like you are a vegan. You go to a fucking meat party and then pretend you're eating fucking meat, and just cheating by spitting out a meat. It's like a vegan going to a hot dog eating contest. Like, why the fuck do you choose to do that?
Oh god, I almost forgot the story. It was like a big fuss, and they were like, oh, that it's like half transparent, but no, I don't even remember what was the cheating on it. But it turned out that it wasn't real at all.
The tier list. So as you can see, these videos were coming out fairly frequently in January, and unlike back in 2024, they weren't being received as like conspiracy theorists because these people weren't focusing on the fact that Marlowe wasn't a woman. They were focusing on the fact that Marlowe was cheating, regardless of gender. And even though Marlowe was running her Discord like a totalitarian dictator, banning pretty much anyone with anything...
There is nothing wrong with running your Discord as a totalitarian dictator, okay? I'm a big fan of that. That's how we also run the Discord.
Negative to say, these accusations of cheating would start to take hold in a very serious way in the community to the point where even she couldn't ignore it. Even in her little totalitarian Discord, she had to make some sort of response. And eventually, she did.
She could have just said it. Tee hacking is hacking is bad.
Hacking is bad.
Cheating is bad. Revolutionary.
On January 23rd, 2026, Marlo would upload the video titled "Hacking is Bad,"
Girl hair revealed.
sitting at over 1 million views. Starting it off with some text
No
on the
shit,
screen
Sherlock.
saying, "For years, I have been accused of hacking, boosting, and other forms of anti-competitive behavior. Throughout the community, for years, people have used my name, skin, etc. in order to attempt to increase views. In recent times, this has been detrimental. A domino effect has led people to rapidly producing content claiming I hack. It certainly does get clicks. I will be proving my legitimacy in a public manner, as it's the only way to make it properly accessible to outsiders coming across slander."
Okay.
So for this, Marlo would show a hand cam of her mouse. That's it. No keyboard. She'd use
It's okay.
Yeah,
Who
she
use-
fully
I-
just
I-
used her
listen,
mouse to play.
Who uses their keyboard on that pull-out thing?
She got those
anymore?
kind of like mouse that have like
That's
button on
kinda
there,
sus
button
to
on the
me.
side, on the MMO mouse. All the
Where is
keybind
your
is there.
keyboard, my lady? What am I looking at?
some
I show you
excuse
the
about
most
needing
powerful
to use a
inhuman
keyboard
way of
tray,
playing
right?
a
But you
game.
can't even see the keyboard, which is funny because some of the main accusations were relating to the hotbar and how quickly she switched between items that wasn't humanly possible. But anyway, she would show a hand cam, and to the many people watching this,
It does look like a girl hand. Do you think that, like, the guy had like a girlfriend? It's like, okay, my love, just go and click things. It's fine. The other hand doesn't have to be visible. Just go click something.
who also happened to watch the other instances in which she destroyed pro players, they could see something very
He just shaved himself. I mean, it's not the hair, it's the shape of the hand. Like, she has a nice, delicate, female-shaped hand.
interesting.
You know?
The fact that she was extremely
She's an artist, so
slow.
you can
Okay,
trust her.
this was nothing compared to the gameplay we had seen of Marlo.
It's more like that. Look at the screen. You can look at the edges, and whenever there's like a twist or something, it doesn't move. Like, there should be like a big swung or something. I have seen how people play like fucking Osu and all of these like autistic bullshit. This is not how much you move your little thing.
To the gameplay we had seen of Marlo previously. This was not the same Marlo that beat Clown 100-0. You know why? Because this actually looked like a human being playing. Those other clips weren't. Marlo
Dude, she should have been just like a little bit like wah 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 with the thingy.
would also show this all happen on a brand new laptop, trying to prove that there were no hacks involved whatsoever.
What was your Pat's first name? What the name? Why is this? What?
And then would go on to show the entire PC, right? A forensic screenshot. That's the majority of the video. That's like 1 hour, 40 minutes of the video. It's safe to say that most people didn't really watch this. But the point that Marlo was trying to make here is that no, there are no hacks on my PC, and my gameplay is actually legit. But it actually would backfire very hard. This was just another dream hiring an astrophysicist scenario. Marlo had carefully thought out the initial video that she had made back in 2024, making herself out to be a victim being attacked by the Minecraft community for being a woman. But this
How dare you?
was different. This felt like she was digging herself deeper into a hole that she had created. That's because her answers to the many questions the community had only ended up raising even more questions. Why are you hiding your keyboard? Why is your gameplay so different? Why are you so slow? Something just wasn't adding up. So
Why is your dick so big? Oh my god! All
barely
these
a week
questions.
after uploading this video, as more and more people start to ask questions, and as certain content creators also started to ask these questions, Marlo would make this statement in her Discord server, saying, "Hey everyone, I'm making this post to announce that I will be transferring ownership of MC Tiers and leaving all of my related staff positions. Ownership will be transferred to Rai Rai, who as many of you know has been a long-term staff member and contributor to the project. Over time, it has become clear that the bitterness towards my position has grown to a point where it now actively detracts from the community itself. I believe that my presence is no longer ideal for the health and stability of the community, and that transferring ownership is circumstantially necessary. I would like to make something clear though. I reject the claims of corruption, theft, and abuse that have been made against me as an owner, and my decision to transfer ownership does not serve as a concession
You could literally copy and paste this speech and give it to any politicians, and it would still be valid. You know, it's a very versatile script.
to being guilty of these claims. Despite leaving, I will not allow my previous reputation as an owner to be tarnished. I intend to release an extensive video covering and conclusively debunking these claims. In fact, it's among my top priorities at the moment. And due to the totality of the claims being made, it will take some time to complete. On a personal level, This is a deeply disappointing decision for me to make. I've invested an enormous amount of time, effort, and care into building this community throughout the many years that I've been a part of it, and it feels as if my effort has been repeatedly met with hatred and vitriol along the way. I still intend to remain part of the competitive scene. Competing has always been one of the core reasons I have been as immersed in the game as I am, and I'm not yet finished fulfilling my ambitions. I believe people will also get to see once more that my success as a player was never a result of any stat position I held, but rather was the result of my mindset and dedication towards becoming a better.
It was because of all the add-ons and mods and whatever cheating programs I put up. Don't worry, it wasn't my position. It was the cheating program.
Player. Something that I want to note is that I've been largely offline on Discord. I have signed in out of necessity to make this post, and my absence will remain the case for the foreseeable future while I focus on what's in front of me. I hope that Rai and all the other supporting staff members will have a positive experience with the community moving forward. At this point, the community was split. On one hand, they felt shame that they were part of a community that bullied a woman so endlessly that she had to leave, and they wanted their revenge. On the other hand, people...
It just sounds so right. You know that if this dude would have been presenting as a dude, no one would have felt anything. The only reason why the community was split, because it's like, bro, what if she's a chick? What if she could have had sex with me? What if I'm the wrong guy?
Saw this as an admission of guilt, as someone trying to run away now that they were caught, not wanting to admit that they are a fraud. In the end though, Marlo had chosen to leave, and with her, many others would follow, including Flowtives, a well-known player in the community who had previously defended Marlo against the hate and vitriol she had received, that now said he believes she's cheating. Additionally saying that he's very frustrated with the tier list system because almost like 40% of the top 200 players are just hackers in his opinion. Things felt like they were completely falling apart, but this was just the beginning. This was nothing compared to what would happen next. On February 12th, 2026, the YouTuber Refwan would release a video titled Marlo, the biggest cheater in Minecraft history. Here, we'd get some of the most detailed analysis on the internet when it came to why and how Marlo cheats, going frame by frame to show that...
Oh my god. Okay, this is peak autism. Become so obsessed that you actually go frame by fucking frame to explain how and what happened. I respect the shit out of it. That's freaking amazing. How do you... Massive day for the unemployed.
It's physically impossible as to how fast Marlo would switch items on the hotbar. The only way to do so is hacking. That's literally how it looks when you hack, as well as going deep inside the math of it all. This would really analyze all sides as well.
See, this is the autism
Never
part.
cheat in like autistic
love
competitions. You will get fucking caught.
They fucking love the numbers. It's like, she is cheating and I'm going to prove it with this mathematical formula and you're going to enjoy it.
Trying to view this from different viewpoints. Okay, what if she's innocent? Then that means this happened. Well, if she's not innocent, that means this happened. Additionally, he'd reach out to some of the top players in the community, as well as people who are specialists when it comes to Minecraft hacks. Not a single person sided with Marlo. And this to many was enough proof. She's 100% cheating. There's no arguing about it anymore. People are finally not scared to talk about it. But again, you'd be mistaken to think that this is where things ended. Because now that people understood that Marlo was hacking, next up came the accusation that was already shut down a couple years ago for sexism, which was the fact that Marlo wasn't even Marlo. It was a man that was pretending to be a woman. On March 15th, 2026, the same YouTuber,
I don't even know, what would they be more angry about? Being a cheater or not being a chick? You know, you can tell that this is not me. I would be not able to cheat because...
And then people will be like the Mulan series, like the meme, like, can't believe I fell in love with a dude. Or like that, the reverse situation is another thing. Oh, have you guys watched like that funny like comic about like the Mulan one? Let me try to find it. Let's show this one just for fun. Let me try to switch the scene. Okay. Okay, this particular series is this particular comic is made in Tumblr. Yes, Tumblr out of every place. It's really hilariously funny if you be like this. Like, if you watch Mulan, you kind of think like Shang might be gay. So like, if you switch the entire scenario, just how like he may be gay, just the entire series. I can even like share to you guys, like, have fun with it. Okay. Oh, what a douche! This douche have really great skin. Wait, what? Oh, yes. Keep reading. There's so many. There's entire comic panels in here. It's too blurry. Oh, they won't let me read it. I don't have a Tumblr account. Let me go find another version of this. Hold on. Yeah, there's a Pinterest version of it, I guess. How do I find this thing properly? No, I can't use Tumblr. Holy shit! Okay. This one. Zoom it in so everyone can watch it. Oh my god, what a douche! This douche has really great skin! Wait, what? But seriously, what skin product are you using? Dramatic song montage. Oh my god, he looks so sad! Whatever you do, do not look at his ass! Oh my god, I look. Why did I look? God pay you a farewell! I wish my father was here. You know why pink skin attract me so much. Maybe if I could touch it. By the way, if you guys don't know what Mulan's story is basically is a girl that pretend to be a man and went into like war, like you know, got into war because like his dad is too old to like go for the war, but they didn't have any son in the family, so she had to pretend to be a dude to get in there to replace his father. And then this one, let me get that for you, but only because you're cute. And by cute I mean weak. It's a soldier lingo. You're making me question my sexuality. Here you go. More dramatic moment. Did he just go through a completely implausible change in physical and mental state overnight? That's almost odd. Impressive cardio actions. I think I'm looking at his ass again. I think I might be gay. I'm totally gay. And then you feel depressed. And then, hey, if it makes you feel better, I think you're totally hot. And then he'll never understand my love. And then they did like a girl worth fighting for like song, and then like a massive musical mood killer. My father was supposed to be here. I didn't tell him I'm gay. No, I had never told. Like this is basically like indicated that his dad is dead, at that time. But lots of back then when I was a kid, I didn't know that. But now I never know if he was homophobic or a birth homo. Talk to the back. My cannon, Pingu. Wait, I love you. Ambulance. What the fuck are you doing? Shit! Wait, I have to tell her something. Seriously? Now? I don't love you, find a way! I will never let you go. Why does it only sound African? Jamaican, not African. Don't let go. Shit! Heroic shit? The dragon said, I think this guy's gay for you. Ping, you saved my life, but not just my life. You saved those sexy bicep. Oh my god, it hurt. Ping can't die before I let him. I tell him I left him. How is he? Dude, it's a lady. The fuck? Hey, this guy says... You said you were a man! Oh my god. I can't believe I was in love with a chick. Excuse me. I have a gay bar to be at. Some wild, miraculously alive hunts appeared. Soaking. All by myself! Oh, this is different. All by myself! Bro, suck it up. The motherfucking Huns are coming. No, I can't trust you anymore. You trust me when I was dead. You fell a bicep because I'm gay. I have been in most of the film. I have been for the most of the film now. Maybe the emperor will help me work out my feels. So, but just some wild and miraculously alive Huns attack. Peace out. Shit, well I was right. Maybe I am straight. Emperor, wait, I need spiritual guidance. Really impressive whistle. Oh, that's hot. And then they do like, you guys, wait up! Am I straight again? Tap tap. Maybe she's bored with it. Ah, I think I'm straight again now. You TTF? It's confusing. So I heard you like dudes now. Heroic fail. That's not a dude. Shit, it's a hot soldier boy. Heroic shit happened. Whee! Wow, Dafuk! Sexual tensions! Bitch! Excuse me? Bitch! Bitch, I will cut you! Plus one honor point. I'm totally straight now. You know, I changed my sexuality several times for you. There's no place like home. Mulan out! Riddle of spiritual counsel. Wood. Right. Go get the guy. Emperor out! Emotional family stuff. Hey, is Ping here? I mean Mulan. Hey, I forgot you forgot your helmet. Well, I guess it's yours. You know Mulan definitely get a good looks from you. Is he gay? You know, for a while there I thought you were gay. For a while there, so did I. But I'm not. Sexual tensions. You know there was a sequence that we totally be engaged. You're not gay. Can I marry your daughter? Like, okay, but no cliche, like almost death scare. I say again, like this comic is like ironically so fucking funny, even though they just wrote the story only, but it's kind of like it's a very fun parody thing. Alright, back to the video.
I am really shit with technology. Okay? It only took me 2 fucking months with gigantic amount of help from literally everyone how to untick something so that my kick can work. Clearly, I am a woman. Do you need any more credentials, really? I don't think so. Just look at my tech skills.
One would upload another video titled The Marlo Interview featuring Danger Marlo. In this video, Reflon would get into a call with Marlo and ask her to prove that she's a woman by saying some very simple words, nothing crazy.
Wait. Just say the words?
You know the bad.
Why? What?
And so Marlo took the bait, thinking that this was going to be simple. But Reflon had carefully planned this out. But before we get into this, you have to understand how Marlo's real voice sounded, the one that was shown in her previous videos. Listen.
To lay the red carpet for a new prospect to replace me by exiling me from the community. Well, to most people, this video seemed like it was intended to serve as the
So this was how she sounded.
I mean, I will be honest with you, AI voice is so good that I can't really tell anymore. I don't know.
In her 2024 video in which she accused the community of dogpiling her. Now listen to how she sounds in the call with Reflon when he would ask her to say some very simple words.
Okay.
Cat, key, cow, cake, cookie, kick, coke.
Okay.
cat, key, cow, cake, cookie, kick, coke.
Huh? What is it? Cat,
I almost laughed my ass off.
What does it prove? Why do I feel too stupid? I don't get it. Why? You can't hear it? What am I supposed to hear? I mean, it looks like a very bored whatever.
Can you sing a song for me? I'm not gonna sing a song for you.
Is it that it's like very emotionless, I guess? Do you want to sing a song for me? I'm not going to sing a song for you.
So look, it sounded very robotic, suspiciously so. He would then ask her to sing a song. She doesn't want to sing a song. Okay, fine. He would then ask her a very simple request. The final request. Please, just say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do with the proper pitch, right? Like not do, re, mi, fa. No, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And
okay, even I wouldn't do that. That's worse than asking for someone to sing, okay? That just means that you can't. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Nah, hell nah. I don't think so, buddy. See, you're not a woman. No, I'm a clanker. Sorry.
So yeah, watch what happens.
Okay, okay, just say do re mi fa sol ti do. You don't have to sing it. Just change pitch. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
She's nowhere to be found. She's still online, on the phone, nowhere to be found. Can't even say the simple sentence, right? Like a 5-year-old can do this.
Type in the message.
After 1 minute and 13 seconds of pure silence, Marlo would disconnect and then would conveniently say that the power cut out in her state. Yeah, how convenient.
Okay, but then surely she can just call again and sing the thingy, right?
Things were now looking horrendously bad for Marlo. Not only were people convinced that she was a straight-up hacker, but now it was about the fact that she wasn't even a woman. In fact, he was pretending to be a woman this whole time. But why? To what end? What's the...
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because girls are having it easier and you can always fall back the good old, you're just a sexist, evil, bigot, whatever, insert popular throw words here and just, you know, not be attacked ever. Oh, wow. That's truly a mystery to me. How could this happen? Wow.
Goal here? Who is this Danger Mario? And
But the better question is, who the fuck was on the video? The person who was hiding the keyboard? Because I swear, those were like female fingers.
What the hell does he want from this community? What was the plan? Well, after this video from Reflon, we would find out. And it would be way more disturbing than any of us could have ever imagined. On March 18th, 2025, the YouTuber Aximity would upload a video titled Marlo's True Identity, in which he claims that someone close to Danger Mario who knew him would join his Discord, claiming he had text messages dating back all the way to 2023 that would expose him for who he truly was and his entire plan involving Marlo. So these two would communicate on the messaging app known as Telegram, and this leaker with messages
I literally don't know what Telegram is.
Dating back to 2023 would be referring to this other person as Danger, aka Danger Mario, the person accused of being behind the control of Marlo. Back in December 2023, we could see the plans that Danger Mario was having for Marlo, saying, but next...
Because I still don't know. You guys tell me that it's like WhatsApp. I don't fucking know. Just because you tell me it's like WhatsApp, it doesn't mean I even know it. I only have my mom on WhatsApp. I don't talk to people.
Next year, I'm going to hard grind YouTube and commentate content by cloning an AI voice impression of Marlo. I'll rack up a bunch of subs and become pretty well known, then I might open up a large-scale Minecraft server as they are extremely profitable. I have a Discord server full of social media influencers and
Let's take notes. You gotta take notes, okay? This is the recipe, how to become a big influencer, okay? Step 1, you're a chick now, act like it. Step 2, cute character. Step 3, Minecraft server. Has a lot of money in it.
Server admins, and I'm going to use that to fully prepare.
Step 3, anyone criticizes you, call them a bigot. Okay? You're doing so well.
Prepare the blacklist, which is basically a list of players that have been known for malicious activity like swatting, grooming, doxing, etc. I'll be able to gain camaraderie with a lot of relevant servers and influencers simply by running something so community-oriented. Hell, in 2024, Danger Mario would send the leaker an image. In it, we can see Discord messages, and more importantly, in the yellow highlighted text, we can see Marlo being either replied to or pinged. This only happens when you're the person being pinged or being replied to, so he's right here showing that he's actually Marlo. This leaker was someone who definitely was very trusted by Danger Mario. Back in 2024, as Marlo was getting a...
Step 5, do not trust the homies, okay? Once the homies figure out that you have balls instead of a vagina, they will throw you.
A lot of backlash and needed to address the community in some way, Danger Mario would write these statements and then send them to this leaker to ask his opinion. And one of the most interesting things in these text messages would be how in January 26, 2024, Danger Mario would already be pre-planning to release the infamous video known as My Experience with the Minecraft PvP Community on July 2024. He would, in his own words, say, "Indeed, this next vid is going to be about the community. It'll be really good for sparking drama and people sympathizing. Should redirect the haters and gain tons of support." The leaker would say, "Nice thumbnail. Yeah, that'll definitely spark drama." To which Danger Mario would say, "I might be able to attain full ownership of the tier list in doing this," showing that this was the plan all
This was a premeditated female crime. Full female crime.
All along. Additionally, in these messages, we'd see Danger Mario sending this leaker an image of the hacks that he's using. It was an add-on to the client that he was using, the Meteor client. The reason why it went undetected for so long was because there was only one version of this. It was coded by someone named SNQ, purely just for Danger Mario. We'd also understand why Marlo sounded so weird in Rifuan's video. That's because he'd be planning ever since January 2024 to generate an AI clone of himself talking in the—
Bro, I'm sorry. What happened to good old voice changer thing? Honestly, like now voice changers are so fucking good. Why are you AI cloning a talking voice and whatever? What? Too much work? No, hell no. Dude, you can do anything. That's all. Yeah, but you would have done like the do re mi fa sol la whatever, right? Like if it's just a voice changer, then you can do whatever. You don't have to rely on like a goddamn AI.
Marlo voice. Apparently, Danger Mario had a pretty good effeminate voice. The guy had a high-pitched voice, I guess, and would want to train an AI to speak like him, and he would actually start using it for videos. This is when the—
Bro, he could have just pinched his balls, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you guys. Holy shit.
leaker would link a video of a collab between Marlo and someone else, I guess, and would say, was this the AI voice? It's pretty good. To which Marlo would say, or I guess, yeah, Danger Mario would say, no, that was not good enough for me. I did that like 1.5 years ago and he uploaded it late. It bothered me. Next vid will be a lot more legit sounding. And so, of course, when it comes to these text messages, some people would say that it's probably too convenient, right? This really features everything here. Well, Ximity didn't just upload this video without doing any research or really looking into this. He'd go above and beyond and would attach every single bit of proof this leaker had about Danger Mario in a Google Drive. We'd even see a video of the leaker himself opening Telegram on his phone to show that all of these messages
my beloved.
Are legit. They're not made up. They're not photoshopped. They're not fake. This is exactly why the final part of this video is
the disgusting part. Oh no.
So damn disturbing. Genuinely, in all my time looking at like content creator drama, I've never seen something so disgusting, so audacious.
What?
In messages with the leaker as early as December 2023, Danger Mario would understand that eventually this whole Marlo persona will be exposed. This is when he'd come up with what he'd call the peer plot, saying, I'm going to fake Marlo's death by jumping off of a bridge with the camera facing the other way. I'll do it in a group with Marlo's closest friends and a few influencers. But before that, I'm going to spread false allegations about her from an alt, which I have already received staff positions on, grooming allegations. I've already built up the realism.
Oh my god. Wait. So, wait, what? Wait, what?
Marlo committing suicide and vent conversations to her friends. Anyways, the grooming allegation video is more of a spark because I know the community is going to freak out over it. I'll have fully faked evidence.
Bro is just playing an entire ass ARG. Oh my god, the dedication.
And it will look legit. I think starting the Minecraft server will be pretty smart though. First, there are some people I want to help as well that I know as Marlo. So I need to attain some kind of financial success as well. Hyde thinks it's probably a poor decision to do the peer plot, but my concern is that I know that this won't last forever and eventually something will come out. So I have to be able to do something like this before it ends, then I'll be successful in my goal. He'd even go as far as to say that if people would find out that the whole suicide attempt was fake, they'll just reverse it later, saying that he was in a mental hospital for months. It's just...
I feel like, wait, wasn't there a chick, like one of the cheater chick who did the exact same plot, like she even AI generated the mental hospital thing? I remember that from another video. We already had that part. That was another chick. Remember the one with the pink hair? Yeah, the Cha-Cha-Chilla or whatever the fuck her name was. Oh my god.
Absolutely disgusting. It's mind-boggling that someone like this was able to get away with this for this long, all while throwing an entire gender under the bus. And for what? Some money? Some fame? Really? This is how far you'd go just to...
I mean, okay, how much money are we talking? You cannot judge a man's entire plot building up to be a woman and the number one without knowing the number, okay? Hear me out. Let me see the numbers first, and then we will see.
Get that? Let's not forget that Marlo was an inspiration for a lot of female gamers. This
female, now that even that sounds like a slur.
person, or at this point, persona, had a lot of fans, both male and female.
Dude, you have no idea how... These chicks are going to be so disgusted that they looked up to a man. They're gonna crash out so hard. Ew! She was a dude. Oh no, they will never mentally recover. Oh fuck, man.
People who had bothered to defend her, people who had bothered to be there for her in her most vulnerable moments. This would have tried.
Women cool. They deserve better. Oh, that's beautiful.
Traumatized so many people, and this dude's over here talking about it casually like he's about to go for boba tea on a Sunday. I mean, dude, this Danger Mario guy is ridiculous.
Damn.
At some point, he'd be working with someone in order to make the MC Tiers website, right? This was meant to be a joint venture. They were meant to work together. This meant that the person who made the website trusted Marlo, or Danger Mario. It's the same person. Well, Danger Mario would just simply steal the entire website without really paying this person or even working with them like the promise was. And that's actually how the current MC Tiers website would exist. This whole design was stolen by Marlo. The person...
Yoink. You made this, I made this. I'm sorry.
Who got scammed had to
And it's like, you made this? No, we made this. And then after 5 minutes, I made it.
entirely different website on their own, and it's called pvptiers.com, which is now a competitor to mctiers.com, but still not as popular. And I think the most ironic thing in all this is that Aximity had actually made a video about Marlo almost a year ago, back in 2024. But he got harassed so badly by Marlo's community, called a sexist, an incel, misogynist, etc., that he ended up having to delete his entire channel. But there he is, back, and this time fully vindicated.
Listen, this is all very sad and awful, and my condolences, or you are welcome. I didn't fucking read it too much. But can you blame a dude for pretending to be a chick when you literally have thousands of people rallying behind you and calling you like my queen? You're so fucking right. Can you really? I don't think you can. It's like you're saying that just because you have been born to be a dude, you lost the gamble and you're starting with a nerf. And he was just like, you know what? Let me just change those odds to my favor.
My queen, you're so right, Burkat O'Neill.
I know. Thank you. I can't blame the dude. I unironically can't.
I said that this absolutely shattered the Minecraft.
Yeah, because he's a dude. Yes, you can. I can't blame the man. Listen, if I would get so much shit as you guys do just basically for existing, I would be like, yeah, no, I'm a girl too. I'm in touch with my feminine side. I'm sniffing the daisies. I'm putting flour into my hair. Like, I don't fucking care.
PvP community.
Just treat me nice. Just tell me that I'm a good girl, okay? Just compliment me. Say kind things to me. Okay?
Would be an understatement. This was an unprecedented earthquake, and now the memes that have come out of this are endless. One of my favorites is how Marlo was able to get tier 1 in everything except singing Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Si Do. But of course, the main question was, now that this is all out, what did Marlo have to say about it? What was Marlo's response? She, or now he, was always there when controversy would get this big, was always willing to respond. And even though most people would have expected Marlo to completely disappear after this, surprisingly, they would send a message in Discord to everyone on March 18th, 2026, in which they would say, at everyone, hi, I want to provide you all with a proper explanation for everything that is currently going on. I'm generally reserved when it comes to addressing allegations, since I feel like it's best to do it in video form, but this controversy has reached a point where I can't not say anything. Increasingly, this has blown up to the point where havoc is being wreaked upon my reputation, my friendships, and my mental health. As most of you probably know, over the course of the year...
This is character development, okay? This is subtle foreshadowing for the peer plot, okay? He is building up the character. Yeah.
I have been receiving cheating allegations. Over time, these allegations shifted from cheating into something more personal. For a long time now, I have been working on an extensive video to debunk the allegations being brought against me. The video has taken up countless hours of work and is already over 2 hours long. It would be already out by now, but every day more allegations come. It is
from now on, I will only accept proof as a nude picture from all the girls. You're a girl? Prove it. Give me a nude. I need to see it, and it cannot be AI generated. I am going to run it through the AI generation thingy. Yeah, sorry. I need to see your titty and your vagina. Otherwise, this is how you have to treat it. Everyone is a dude on the internet unless it's proven otherwise. Yeah, it's like, you know how it's like innocent until proven guilty? Everyone is a man until it's proven that you're a woman.
Challenging to keep up with the quantity and scope of new relevant videos and allegations to cover. I'm going to have to draw the line for how much
That's cute. No, I have a gigantic penis. I don't need to prove anything, okay? My balls, gigantic. My penis, even bigger. I told you, I curl it up like a cinnamon roll. That's the only way it fits into my pants. Sorry, buddy.
I can include in this video. I will be finishing up everything I have already currently planned to include, and will be publishing the video as soon as I am able to. Due to the new serious allegations that have come out, I will have to create another video after.
Now you have too many tech issues to be a man. You know words hurt, right? You know that words are powerful and they do hurt, right in the meow meow. He's not wrong, but still hurt.
Release of my next one. While my upcoming video will provide a large amount of insight into many of the claims being made, it is important that I address everything, hence the need for another afterwards. Recently, allegations surrounding the player Danger Mario have resurfaced, and all the subsequent allegations that come as a result. The driving factor behind all of
it would have been easy. Just have a phone call with Danger Mario, this chick, and someone else in the same video. Like, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, prove it.
This is the quantity of the supporting evidence. My belief is that anyone who is judging the situation this way is unaware of the extent of impersonation that this.
If guys treated like, if girls are treated like guys on the internet, wouldn't that make them avoid it? Avoid one? My dick? No.
Player, as well as his surrounding group of friends, have gone to in order to ruin me. I've already made a video which included this in extreme detail. See section, totalitarianism.
Wait, but I'm sorry, I'm still hung up on the video. So was it Danger Mario's very female, feminine hand that was on the video with like a wig or something? Was he just like recording himself and he just happens to be like a femboy? Who knows? I don't know.
In my experience with the Minecraft PvP community. The most compelling part of the evidence being used against me is the fact that it has instances of conversations and personal details discussed about me within it. My ADHD as an example. In my full debunk video, I'll be addressing the origins of how these things were obtained as well as what is actually going on throughout the situation. It's important that I reiterate, people claiming to be me does not mean that they are me. I understand that the scale of the evidence might appear significant, but it must be remembered that this is the same group of people that are willing to create an entire 2B2T YouTube series in an attempt to lure me into getting further conned. I strongly advise people refamiliarize themselves with what was covered in my old video, as it demonstrates the persistent pattern of behavior that serves as the foundation for everything happening today. Now look,
gentlemen, if there will be a day where I will get cancelled, I guarantee you that I will not write anything this long like this. It will be like, my bad dog and ping everyone. How do people come up with such intelligent long sentences? I won't read it. It will be 3 words. You must read my 3 words.
Now look, I know what you might be thinking. How did she exactly disprove the fact that she's Danger Mario in this 2-hour, 14-minute video? Well, yes, it will be in the section totalitarianism, and it would mostly focus on a few interesting individuals that wouldn't stop harassing her about the fact that she's Danger Mario. These people would inconsistently accuse Marlo of being Danger Mario, while also saying that they used to know Danger Mario on the Anarchy server that he used to play on back in 2021. Marlo would claim that this is harassment and that what they were saying was inconsistent, but the problem was that this felt like Marlo was purely focusing on these people because it was easy to focus on.
Very
them. It was easy to
digital.
make them look bad because they didn't seem to be the most
basically just
stable individuals, and that worked at the
depends
time. But right
on
now,
how
this
I
is all
want the
outdated.
mood to
These
be.
text messages that were leaked from Telegram are complete.
And you kind of like already can see this how this thing works. I just keep slapping colors into it, and then cycle through, color dodge, light the color, multiply, and then mix and match them together. Because like every additional layer you created, they have a whole new interaction when it comes to like this and that yet stuff. You can even like move some of the layer up and down to take a look. Is there any like different like newer interactions is going to happen when you do stuff like this? Like this one have like a newer purple-ish hue colors is happening here. It's like it's a mix of like hue of purple, this and that yet stuff. I actually do like this kind of colors quite a lot, so I'm just going to keep it. And maybe at some of the place you can see the color dodge in here is a little bit too bright. I can either like lower down the opacity by like using like blur brush, kind of like soften this up a little bit. Well, really depends on how you want to do this. I'm just showing as an example, and then like lowering down by doing this one, using subtract. Like the stronger the subtract, like the more like you will like remove. Normally I don't remove that much. Just going to have like a really weak subtract. You don't have to be too formulaic with it. Just experiment with it. Just keep on layer everything on top of each other's, and then just swap the places a little bit. Use a little bit different colors, use a little bit different. Like, once you get used to it, it's just like drawing. You just somehow know if you do it this way, it will work. And you have like a certain level of control of the colors because like the way they interacted and stuff. Like you know what the divine is, and like subtract, difference, all those kind of like if you want something is like super like hella like out of left field, that outside your own personal expectations, try to use difference and divine, and also sometimes vivid is actually quite well working. And there's a lots of different type of color dodge. I'm using Clip Studio Paint. So aside from color dodge, they have like a certain new one is called glow dodge. I'm not sure like in other places have these things or not, but so far I used Photoshop back in the days, it doesn't have that. So I would say Clip Studio Paint is the only one that have glow dodge. It have a much more higher like brightness amp in a certain area. So when you blur them out, it would becomes a really hyper bright area. Like this one is just like a glow dodge like beam. I can just like lower down the opacity and see which kind of like glow intensity I need. And then once this thing is established, all I need to do is have a little bit of like hue. Okay. And then go to filters, blur them up. How much intensity of the blur you need really depends on you. How strong of spike you need. And then add a little bit of purple too. Again, do another blood. Oh, this one needs a stronger blood because purple is a little bit too strong in here. Or I can just reverse it. I need a much more bluish purple. And then this time I just use this one to kind of like blur things out a little bit. And then add a bit of a patch of purple in here. Same, blur that out a little bit. Make the universe kind of like colorful by adding patch and stuff that's going to happen into places. You have like lots of different interactions. Some people can do way more better than me, obviously. I'm just like most of the thing is just winging it. So I'm not really sure that I can even do a good job of it at all. My VTuber character eye is also made it this way. It have like maybe like 50 color layers, like layer in between. This is why my eye color is a little bit unique. When I zoom in close up, you can see like there's a lot of colors that's happening in there. And like I say, like the way I do my coloring is just, in many cases, it's just extreme digital. You know, it's not something that if you try to apply like traditional like painting skill into it, it won't work. Technically, if you're skillful enough, maybe you can manipulate however you want. But for me, I just let the system work itself. But also, same time, obviously, I'm trying to like adjust the probability of like how things is going to be appeared. A little bit touch up, a little bit this, a little bit that. But generally, I just let the like layer system works by having multiple color dodge, add, glow, overlay, soft light, vivid light, this and that stuff. Like all those kind of bullshits that add into it, and just like have multiple different layers keep on like interacting with each others, but do not want to let them like interacting too much. You can see this like very like solid artifact like happening. You can more or less like remove it, but I kind of like want to keep it like a little bit much more like pixelated like outside, to show a little bit like space and shit is happening. There's still lots of things I still haven't like make it yet. I just create like the base canvas for the space. I still haven't created like a nebula and like the aurora, all those kind of things like outside it. I already like forgot how to make the aurora. I'm not sure I want to like go overboard with it, because here's the thing, like it's a very cheap animations. It's not even expensive. It's like below. It's like just $65. Add on with the background is just about $70-ish. So yeah, animations that is like $70-ish. If I add too many stuff into it, it'll just like be overkill on the payment. It's not going to be fair for me if I'm working a little bit too long. I just only aiming to work for maybe like a week, something like that, and then I'll be finished with this thing. Because every single low pay animations I decided to spend like a month to make it, I am not going to earn any money, sadly. I might actually separately export like the background out, so I can animate them like separately. Right now I'm just like have like the base canvas like happening right in here, and then I might actually have to just green screen like, you know, stars in there, so it's much more easier for me to kind of like do a lot more things. Back in the days, I do have a very beautiful like galaxy brushes. But once like Clip Studio have like an update, like that Galaxy brush I really loved, it's just not working anymore, which is like really sad. I don't even know how to like get back to that brush, like get that brush like working again. Maybe like in the future I'll try to look into the internet, like see like did that guy like make an update on the Galaxy brushes or not, but I bet like it won't be anymore. It's just like I love that brush so much, man. Like I used to have like this like Galaxy like background for myself too, but I just end up like didn't using it anymore because, you know, it's been ages. I've been using over and over again. I just need something to like change. I don't like to use the same thing for too long. If you kind of notice my background, like all the chibi stuff, I keep increasing like the work that I do, adding it more and more and more. But my chibi background always have a little bit different. Not like every time I stream, it's more like, you know, I did have some stuff like update and add to it. I won't let myself like have like a stagnant of stuff for too long. And as you already know, I have a lot of overlay. I keep designing overlay, keep updating stuff, this and that, yada yada things. Like this particular thing, like last few days I did this thing. Oh, not this one. Was it? Yeah, this one. So I was like working on like stuff. Okay. And I am supposed to like do like a Ace Attorney stream in the future again, so I need to renovate like quite a lot of stuff. This is still in half renovations. This is what I made for my guests. So when like people like introducing like each other's, or like we do something in like mid break, like toilet break or something like that, I'll press this, kind of like add in a little bit. So people who jump into my stream, join in as like a guest, they will like get a display like Ko-Fi stuff like this. Or like they want to promote like their like, you know, their kind of like their channel, this and that, yeah, that stuff. I will have like everything in there. If they have QR code, it's even better. And then I did update the objections for more anime effect into it. Like I keep doing a lot of stuff. I was supposed to work on more stuff today, but I took a nap and then I overslept, so I just end up didn't have any progression on that particular scene today.
Completely different from this. You can't fake dates on Telegram. If something was sent in 2023, it was.
Well, you can Photoshop it onto the picture, surely. You can fake anything and everything. Even if you would record it, you could just like edit shit into it, or you could AI generate it. Yeah, you can do anything.
Sent in 2023, and we have proof. The person opened Telegram and showed us it's not photoshopped, it's not edited. How would Marlo explain that a screenshot was sent from someone who's being referred to as Danger, in which he was being pinged on the Marlo account? It just doesn't make sense. It's very easy to tell people, oh, go watch this 2-hour video that I know you won't even watch to prove that I'm innocent, but in reality, these Telegram messages pretty much debunk everything. In the end though, Marlo seems to care more about the fact that people are exposing that, well, he's a man, compared to the fact that he's a cheater. The evidence and the proof are simply overwhelming.
Because if you're a girl and you're a cheater, you can be still cute. I'm just a girl, teehee. But if it turns out that you're just a dude, oh, you're cooked, buddy.
You have lost your shoe.
Be, like, sliced and diced and roasted and toasted, and it's over for you.
This is not real gameplay, this is not real skill, and this has nothing to do with whether this is a man or a woman. But it was Danger Mario himself, or Marlo, or whatever you want to call this person, that very conveniently used the fact that they were a woman to deflect any criticism, throwing an entire gender.
I feel like there is a very important message here about like human behavior and how girls approach a problem and how men approach a problem, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. Which is, I don't know. Wow, it could be anything, really. I wonder. You tell me, what could it be?
Under the bus. At the same time, the master plan of faking their death in order to run away from having to take responsibility for being.
It's, you know, there is nothing more feminine than that. Running all the way to the end, but not taking responsibility. he did well. He did really well. You know, he logged in. He was committed to the role. He was like, yeah.
A fraud is peak degenerate behavior. And you know what's crazy? Throughout my research, I saw people who didn't even play Minecraft PvP defending Marlo, right? Because they just happened to be a woman, or they just happened to be
unheard of. Women defending women even if they are the wrong simply because they were born to be women. Wow, that's crazy. That could never happen to anyone on the internet. That would never be. Wait, are you telling me that facts don't matter? Only vibes? What? No. And now.
Someone who wanted to stand up for women's rights, and saw people bullying Marlo, thinking that it's simply because a woman happened to be good at a game and was being bullied for it because of insecure men.
That's crazy,
the person
man.
behind Marlo planning to do something like this is the biggest form of insult for anyone who's dealing with mental health issues, and even content creators who went through the same thing and actually went with taking their own life. One example that comes to my mind is
I think that's so fucking... That must have been so funny. Like, let's say that there's a handful of girls who just supported Marlo. Like, they were like, oh no, she can't be a cheater. She can't be. You're just hating because you're a girl or something. And then it turns out that Marlo is a dude, and it's like, do you think they would defend that person still? With the same intensity that he might be a dude, but surely it's not a cheater. I have a feeling.
Like this Marlo guy using the girls as a fucking shield, and for me, I know again, like most people would say like, oh, here he goes again. Fucking Mr. Beast. Yes, Mr. Beast have his charity as a fucking shield. There will be one day that fucking shield will down. There will be one day. I hope. I wish for the futures to come true.
That they would just sort of back out of that conversation? Absolutely not. Oh, I don't know.
Etika, and it's just disgusting that someone like this would want to attempt to recreate that, all just to get away from their responsibility.
Hey, you're
of
back
something
from
they
dinner.
created.
I have no idea
Look,
what
usually
I've
I wait for someone's response, but I doubt that Marlo's response
I did
is
quite
gonna
lots
be
of
adequate.
work.
I doubt that it's going to be any different from the last video they made.
I wish that the only thing they would put up is just lol. That's it. Just three little letters. That's it. How recent was this? Oh, did you not see? The Discord thing was... Where was it? It March 18. So that was 7 days ago? A week ago. That's pretty fresh out of the oven, I would say.
Who's dealing with mental health issues, and even content creators who went through the same thing and actually went with taking their own life. One example that comes to my mind is Etika, and it's just disgusting that someone like this would want to attempt to recreate that, all just to get away from their responsibility. of
Still
something they
really
created.
finish everything
Look,
yet.
usually I wait for
Just a
someone's
little
response.
background, this and
freshly
that stuff. Just the base of the colors. I haven't do like
Beautiful
gradient and shit
bridge.
and shadows and the lighting.
But I doubt that Marlo's response is going to be
Delicious.
adequate. I doubt that it's going to be any different from the last video they made. This is just another dream situation where we have so much
Okay, hear me out. If you wanna prove it that you're a girl, all you have to do is just record ooh, and that's it. You record yourself just going ooh, daddy, I'm so sorry, and it's boom, girl. That's it.
proof that they're cheating, and while they can try to yap and talk for 2 to 3 hours about it, nothing is going to change. In fact, the more you talk about it, the more you'll seem suspicious, because why do you need to explain so much? The community has already made up its mind, and even people who used to call others misogynistic for calling out Marlo are now siding with them. This was never about gender, and it shouldn't ever be about gender. This is about someone who took over an entire community illegitimately in the most manipulative way possible. And if there's anything for you to learn from this, it's to never defend content creators blindly. Look at all the different perspectives in...
You have to remember. Remember what the girl said? Believe all victims. This is exactly what happens. If you say like, oh my god, she's a girl, she must be a victim. Vaguely gestures to the entire ass situation.
Then make up your mind. Otherwise, you'll be severely disappointed like...
But... This, you look at it. Oh my god, I'm like the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme when he's watching TV. This fucking Marlo is a man. I spent months defending a man. This points at screen aggressively. This is a gentleman. I told you, they are not going to freak out whether Marlo is a cheater or whatnot. They will freak out that they protected a fucking dude. And you have to understand that all these girls think that men are trash. Oh my god. I can't even be mad at this dude, okay? It's actually revolutionary. It's beautiful, you know? I love it.
Many of the people who gave everything for Marlo now feeling like idiots. Thank you so much
Oh no. Oh no.
for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see 2 exclusive videos while uploaded every month.
Alright, the video's done too. And I finished my things too. Not too much things to work with. I will work on more stuff on the console. On the gradient side of things, I will add like planet stuff like that. Like the land is there, like the cloud is moving, those kind of shits. And then some star blinking. I might fix up a different thing for the star blinking stuff though. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye-bye.